In 2012, Sudanese filmmaker Hajooj Kuka set out to make a documentary among Civil War refugees in Sudan's Blue Nile and Nuba Mountains region. And what he found surprised him. Music was helping to save people from bombing raids by their own government. VOA's Carolyn has more.
Filmmaker Hajooj Kuka spent 2 years in civil war zones among displaced people in his native Sudan to make his new documentary, Beats of the Antonov. The title refers to two kinds of beats. One is the beat of the music the refugees make in their camps.
It's beautiful, creative music. They all come together and they start dancing and they start playing this music, and the music allows them to be as a community. So it allows them to heal.
He says the players are always creating new songs about their experiences, played on homemade instruments made from things like plates and motorbike brake belts.
Because they ran away without anything. When you're running away, you're not thinking, I'm going to take an instrument. You're thinking, I'm going to carry a baby. And so they just devised these instruments. They're the same old instruments, but actually made out of found objects in the camp.
The other beat in Beats of the Antonov is the beat of death. Shrapnel bombs dropped on the southern Blue Nile and Nuba regions by Sudan's government, using old Soviet Antonov planes. Around the camps, young players stay up all night making music to keep watch for the buzz of oncoming planes.
And there'd be all these different groups that are just playing until the morning. And if they hear the bomb, they just wake up everybody.
Kuka says Sudan's civil war is rooted in the government's forcing an Arab Islamic national identity throughout Sudan, despite the country's 57 ethnicities and 150 different languages.
So Sudan became this extreme case where you have all these people who feel marginalized, and whatever they try, they can only become Arab to a certain extent. They come to the ceiling, they can't pass it. And to come to the solution is not a simple solution. And that's why we need the discussion to talk about it. But the solution is to create a Sudan that celebrates the 57 different ethnicities, that every single one of them is part of being Sudanese.
Kuka says he thinks the war against Sudan's mostly darker-skinned civilians in the south would end if President Omar al-Bashir were arrested as a war criminal. But until then, he has little hope that peace will come soon. Beats of the Antonov won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival and will air on the POV series on U.S. public television in August. Carolyn, VOA News, New York.
Well, and that's our show for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good night.